video, part 2 of best tips to strengthen your head voice, I'm going to show you some excellent and very effective tools to strengthen your head voice so you can really develop this part of your voice so that you can sing awesome high notes with ease, control, power, and confidence. So get your water and let's do some singing. Hi, I'm Vanessa E, vocal coach and singer-songwriter with You Can Sing Too. And I believe great singers are not born, they're made. And that's why I'm super passionate to help you reach your singing goals. I've coached so many singers and I am a singer myself. So I want to uncomplicate great vocal technique and teach you simple yet effective tools that really get results. So, like I said, you can sing with more confidence, freedom, power, and range. So in my first video, part 1 of best tools to strengthen your head voice, you learned best tips for how to get started and why your head voice is important and how to make head voice sound. So if you haven't watched that yet, make sure to go back and watch that after this video. The link will be in the description. And I also have a free vocal exercise that I really recommend that you get because you're going to want it to practice and apply the tools I'm going to be teaching you. So you can get that by clicking the link in the description, and you're going to, like I said, apply the tools over that because it's going to be so helpful for you to get the regular practice in to develop your head voice and also your mixed voice. Okay? So let's get started. When learning and applying these tools, I just want to encourage you to allow yourself the freedom to explore these tools and just play around with the sounds and have fun. Because full disclosure, a lot of these tools may feel weird or feel silly, but this is how we get to know our voice and we feel the different sound placements. So just let go and trust me that they do have a purpose. I also want to make sure that you don't force anything. So if that happens and you start to feel strained, you want to make sure that you stop and use the tools that are easiest for you. You also want to use less volume as you are singing higher in general. Okay, ready? Let's get to the lip trill. I'm going to do the lip trill because it is a great exercise when you can do this correctly to help balance your airflow and help you easily transition. Okay, so just to give you an idea, you're just going to give a pout in your lips like this, and then lifting up on the cheeks, you're lifting up gravity, and then you're going. So just get comfortable with that, and then raise the pitch. Okay, so I'm gonna play the same pattern. We'll do that in a lower key first, and I'm gonna use the lip trill. So we're gonna get a breath, put a loop forward. Now, one thing that's important is you don't want to get louder on the top notes. You actually can bring your volume down just a little. So, then one more. Okay, so let's do that in a higher key. All right, great job. Now remember, in the vocal exercise, you're going to get to do more of these, and it's going to take it back and forth, okay? All right, so the next high note tool that I like to use for strengthening your head voice is the meow. Now, this is an exaggerated raised larynx exercise, so you want to make sure that you're not feeling any strain in your throat and that you're doing this correctly and that you don't overuse it, but it does definitely have a good use, okay? So what we're gonna do is gonna feel a little silly is we're just gonna use a low volume, but we're gonna use a really whiny tone, like a meow, 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 meow. So you feel the sound in here, like in your nasal passages, kind of nasally. So you're keeping the cheeks relaxed because we don't wanna engage these muscles and go meow, 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 because then you're gonna feel that strain, okay? And if it's hoarse or anything like that, then you want to stop. So if you're doing it correctly, it should feel pretty easy. You're just lowering your volume and moving this sound here and then relaxing the cheeks here. Okay, again, if you feel it in your throat, this is not the exercise for you, okay? And also, even if it is exercise for you, we start with this and we move to a different exercise that brings the larynx in a more stable position. But it has its purpose because it's helping you connect to some chest voice. So it's good if you tend to have that real airiness in like kind of like your middle and your range, and as you're going higher, if you do this correctly, it will help with that. Okay, so all right, now I'm going to play that in the lower key, so I don't need to lift up on my cheeks, but I'm just going to do this to help remind myself to not do this. Okay, meow 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 meow, and then here's the next one. Meow 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 meow. Okay, so I'm kind of using that little bit of the pout on the meow. And now let's take it higher. Meow 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 meow. Now I want to remind you that the top notes get less volume, so meow 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 meow. All right, so hopefully you were able to feel that. You would feel that bright tone, and it also helps with resonance. Now again, it's exaggerated, so you're not necessarily going to sing your songs like this, but you're going to use that to feel that placement, and then you can move to, you do that exercise maybe a couple of times, and then you would move to, and I'm doing this to relax, do a move. So you can still keep some of that resonance in there. All right. Now I have another tool for you. It's my last tool that I love for using to strengthen head voice, to get more power. And this is great if you tend to like overpower your high notes. This is a lower larynx exercise. So it allows you to keep some of that chest voice that you probably have. You probably have a strong chest voice. So it will help you to keep that, but not pull on those high notes, all right? But we have to do it correctly, and again, it's an exaggerated exercise, so we're gonna say it like a dum, like really relaxed, like, so we're gonna go do, do. So the lips are still forward, okay? Like kind of like that fishy face, but you're not sucking in, but now it's even more like we're putting the in there, like do, 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 versus do, 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 we're doing do, do, do. You hear the difference? So this helps you, like I said, keep some of that chest voice while you're adding in head voice without the strain. So let's do that together in the lower key. So it's do, we're doing it dum, do, do, do. So we're going do, 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 do. Okay, and then breathe. Keep the lips forward, keep that dum sound. Do, 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 do. Okay? Now let's do it in the higher key. I think I was here. Okay. So again, do, 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 do. Notice how I'm keeping that shape here. Do, 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 do. So after you feel the transition nice and easy yet strong with that exercise, then you can move to a normal do. So now I'm moving my larynx into a stable position. So I'm not doing as much of a do, 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 do. I'm just doing, you know, do, 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 do. All right, great job. So which tool felt the easiest for you? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Also, that is the tool that you're going to want to start practicing with the vocal exercise that I mentioned for you to get so that you can practice it. All right, so click the link in the description for that and practice the vocal tool that was the easiest and felt the best for you. Do that 3 to 5 times in the next week. Then move to the next head voice tool that was the easiest, and so on, so that you should be able to get through all of the tools and notice that you are singing with more strength in your head voice. You are singing stronger high notes with more ease and freedom in your favorite songs. You totally got this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I believe in you and you got this, and I will see you next time. Happy singing.